I just finished punching the bag. I was just thinking about us men and how often we are reluctant to go and visit our GP, especially when it involves the bits and bobs, the private areas. But a couple of years back, I took a UTI, a urine tract infection, and I went to see my doctor. And the doctor, he prescribed me antibiotics. Now, it took 2 or 3 courses before that infection went away. But also, he red flagged me because he was wanting to see or get my prostate checked out. But once you get over 60, it is a very important thing to go and see your GP and have them, check, your prostate gland. But anyway, he sent me for a scan and the results came back. And I was really pleased to say that the prostate wasn't cancerous, but it was enlarged. And I think even from about the age of 40, the prostate starts to enlarge. And then it sort of presses on the urethra. And I had noticed too that when I was using the bathroom, I was going more frequently. And, my flow wasn't as strong as what it used to be. But after getting the results from the doctor, they had said that I had a BPH, which is a benign prostate hyperplasia. And, I had to make, certain changes in my life, changes to my diet. And I cut down, I lost a little bit of weight, and I started, as I say, with my exercise. I was always concerned about bulking up and being bigger, but I think I was over 18 stone at the time, and now I have more or less leveled my weight off at about 15 stone. That's the old school. But at this stage, the doctor, he put me on, medication and that. And I know there's various treatments, for the enlarged prostate. But, I would drink, plenty of fluids, plenty of water, especially during the day. And then I would start to ease off a little bit there at night time before I go to bed. Now, I'm not getting up as often during the night. And how important your sleep is, for your recovery after training, to keep that testosterone level up there as well. But I think at this stage, I could say that I have a good relationship with my prostate, and I am managing to live with that enlarged prostate. But what I would say, man to man, don't be afraid to go to your GP and get checked out, because, if you can get these things at an early stage, and especially when the results that the prostate there wasn't benign, and I just seemed to be under a terrible lot of stress, and my wee mind was turning over and was very worried indeed. Because, I'd suffered from a wee bit of depression throughout my life, but at the same time, that was really the first time, that I thought there was something really serious going on. It's also important too, if you're having a shower and all, and again, the bits and bobs, feel around there with the testicle and see if there's any sort of abnormalities there, or there's any wee lumps or anything. And if there's any doubt at all, then, just swallow your pride and get off and see your GP, and he then will get you in touch with a urologist, and you can gain then professional help. So always remember to count. 1, 2,